gotta kill me. Turn this shit up, man, you gotta feel me. Damn it, every lyric worth a meal ticket. They don't get it though, better get into it. I be people my influence, born the front line, nigga, never background.
People don't like that.
No, I love
She's
that.
supposed to give you kisses. She's so crazy. William gets mad, he'll come over and he'll try to get her to give him kisses and she doesn't do it.
Aww.
I think it's because of the beard, yeah.
We could say it's the beard, huh?
She hates white dudes.
Cool, yeah. What's up, Melissa? Oh, yeah, we're in Melissa's house right now. So, yeah, not in my mom's garage. So, I don't know. You guys is better, little upgrade.
This is nice.
Yeah.
The dogs might make an appearance too. We got Peach and Tuna.
Yeah, the girls are hanging out. They wouldn't be anywhere else right now, otherwise they'd be barking at you guys.
Yeah, cool. Look how they play.
Yeah, they're sweet girls.
That's awesome.
Yeah, nice bitches. Alright, Melissa, what would you,
Black and brown.
what would you tell, if you could tell yourself anything when you were young, what would you say to yourself, a younger self?
What age am I talking to myself at?
I don't know, what age?
Let's go. What age are you in middle school?
Like 11, 12.
Let's say 12, 13.
12, 13.
Yeah, in that era. What would
actually,
now?
when do you guys like think you were born again? Like, alright, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're born, right? But I feel like everyone was born twice, right?
Can you explain the born twice theory?
Because like everyone was born, right? But then you gain consciousness. That's your second
like when
memory.
was your first memory, basically? So you're going like you're saying our first memory is when we're born.
Yeah.
Like the second time, like
Yeah,
our
yeah.
consciousness is born.
Yeah.
I get you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No. Like when you like when did you realize damn, I'm alive?
Yeah.
You know?
That's a good question, dude. Melissa, you got that first?
When did I realize I'm alive?
Yeah. That's a good question.
This is a very, how do I say, abstract question.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shoot. I think the first time, like, I, like, remember being, like, cognizant or, like, having, like, a memory is, like, riding a bike. That's, like, one of, like, the first things I, like, vividly remember.
Yeah.
It's just, like, riding a bike, focusing on balancing and, like, trying not to fall when the sidewalk dipped.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I think that was, like, age 5, 6.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, like, kindergarten, first grade, like, that kind of comes to me learning how to tie my shoe. But that's, like, all centered around education. I can't really think about anything, like, pre-K.
And that was your like first thought, basically, like your first like, oh shit, like, were you? That's like that's the earliest you remember yourself.
That's the earliest I remember myself.
So when you were in, like, you said preschool, kindergarten.
Yeah, like kindergarten.
So it's like their fight and flight response, right? That you're gonna remember. That's your first probably stressful like life moment, you know, you had.
Oh, when Dad let go of a bike.
Yeah.
That's where you're second. That's when you're born again.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, I guess.
Do you have like an earliest memory?
I think mine was more like around, not to bring it like be dark or anything, but more like tragedy shit.
Yeah.
Like just the house. Like as soon as I remember, like, well, alright, I remember like Michael Jackson being on TV, and like us being like eating pudding. Me and my little sister, or my oldest sister, but she's the youngest out of all of them, eating pudding and then like watching Michael Jackson. But then there was also like fighting in the house.
Oh yeah.
So then that's when I remember like, oh shit, I'm living in this place where things are like this.
Yeah.
But that's before preschool or anything like that. Because I had broke my leg when I was 2, and then learned how to walk on my cast.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of that shit.
Yeah.
There's pictures of me with a cast on and all that shit. I don't remember any of that.
Oh yeah.
I remember the pain. I don't remember the pain. I don't remember any of that shit.
That's funny. I was like, I was at a. You guys ever been to the medieval times?
Yeah.
You guys ever been to medieval? So I was in medieval times one time, and I remember the whole play and everything. Mm-hmm. But like, there's a picture on my photo album where I'm like, it's a picture of me on my dad's shoulders with the lady, the queen.
Okay.
And I don't remember taking that picture.
Princess.
I don't remember taking that picture at all. And it's funny though, because I'm remembering that memory as a kid.
Yeah.
Like, when did I take this?
Yeah.
But did you remember being there, or you just like don't remember the picture being taken?
I don't remember being there at
For
all.
real?
I just remember
See,
like
that's wild, right?
the dinner and
That's
the
what
show.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So when I see pictures of myself when I'm like a baby, or like 2, 3, I'm like, I don't remember any of this shit.
Yeah.
So like, where was I?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, where the
You
fuck?
weren't born again.
Oh,
Was that your earliest memory though, the bike thing?
That's like what if I think as hard as I can, that's like one of the earliest memories that I could like pull out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like my mind doesn't go that far, and I always get all curious because there's I don't want to call it like a trend, but a lot of people saying like they remember freaking like the trauma of birth.
Oh no, that's
Like,
wild.
I had a very traumatic birth. And
Did
that
you?
That's wild.
You don't want to say, but did you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, my mom, I guess I could ask my mom, like, was it horrific giving birth to me? But, like, she never told me that.
Yeah.
You know, she was like, oh, like, I had you as the late 30-year-old, you know, whatever.
Same. So how old was your mom when she had you?
35.
Yeah, my mom was like 37.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's, what do they call us? Like, it's like we're almost on the bridge of being like probably special needs.
Oh, maybe. I
I
mean,
mean, what they call that shit, but it's like if your mom's having like a baby like later, like in like.
it's a
30s.
geriatric birth.
Yeah.
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 That
It
explains
sure.
a lot with you too.
I guess. I guess
It
I
just
am.
made us
I am
hella
mom, a
funny.
special little angel.
made us hella
Yeah.
funny and perspective. Our perspectives are weird. So like back to the question of what would you tell your 13-year-old self right now, knowing what you know now, what would you tell your 13-year-old self?
Not to take life so seriously.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's really good.
I feel like I took it so serious because 13, like I'm remembering that transition. That was from middle school to high school, and I was so extrinsically motivated.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I really did care what people thought. I really did care how I presented myself to the outside world. And I remember regurgitating so many things that I would hear that I believed were like things that I trusted or wanted to portray myself. But then I realized like that's not who I wanted to be back then.
Yeah.
I was just like thought I should be that person,
Yeah.
and it's like the person that I am now. I'm more grateful for this version of myself.
So let me ask you this though: if it wasn't for you being that way at that age, do you think you would be who you are now though?
No, because I needed to hate myself a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need that, right? That's what makes this fucking great, dude.
I was like, Melissa, you were a punk ass, dude. Like I was a silly little girl. I tried, you know, what I thought was I was supposed to be into.
Let me ask you this question: Would your 13-year-old self be proud of who you are right now? Do you see yourself as a 13-year-old looking at you now, like, I want to be this lady, you know what I mean? I want to be this chick, you know, like, do you see her like proud of where you're at?
I think 13-year-old me would still be, proud. A little disappointed in a few things along
Really?
the way, but proud overall, yeah.
Oh yeah, disappointed.
What about
Well,
you?
it's just the moral
I'd be
compass at
disappointed as
13.
fuck in myself.
You'd be disappointed
At myself.
Seriously?
I'm disappointed in myself right now. You know what I mean? Cause I don't know, man. I'm not satisfied with like where I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get how both of you guys could be like that on yourselves, and I'm the same way. But it's weird seeing it from my perspective. I always see you guys are like talented as fuck. You know, I've seen you guys' stuff, everything. I'm a fan of you guys, so it's kind of like when I hear this fool especially be like, yeah, man, I'm not happy with one. I'm like, oh, what? Like everything you do is pretty dope, dude. Like it's different. You know, I would have said like, how am I doing a show with this fool if you didn't have a vision? But I think that's what makes you good though.
That's what made him want to be the A in gas.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Without it, if he didn't believe in you, it would just be GS.
It would just be GS.
I guess so. Well, yeah, I guess what you're saying too, because like if she's not, if you would think that you're not happy with yourself, your younger self, I think you're cool as fuck too. Like
like you're like
Melissa,
established and shit. Like it's your home is impressive. Like I think it's really, and you can feel like the love in here and stuff. And I don't know. I think all of us can give ourselves a little bit more. You know, like how would you say, like self love. But
Yeah.
I would say like saying it. You know, if I don't say it, you guys won't fucking have it in your head. So
Yeah.
like no, you guys are dope. And I don't know.
I guess it's more I'm putting myself in the mindset of who I was when I was 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, as far as what 13 that was 20 years ago. That's 2005. That was right before the recession. People were buying homes. 13-year-old me thought I was going to be like, man, I'm going to live in $1 million house, and I thought that bitch was going to be a mansion. Not a house in the suburbs.
Were you already thinking like that for real?
Oh yeah, I always wanted to.
That's sick.
Well, because my siblings were doing it. Everyone around me was doing it, so I just kind of followed suit.
Dude, that's a big factor is like your surroundings.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, dude.
My brother's 45 years old.
Yeah, I have older siblings too.
You grew up like really wholesome because that's funny that your first memory is the bike riding.
It's like so, your first memory.
It's so fucked up that your first memory is the trauma. That's
I was gonna say I don't want to be so dark, but fuck it is who I am, bro. Like my first memory,
born in the dark.
my first memory was like domestic violence, bro.
Whoa.
I remember that too. Like I think that was my first memory also. Like my dad was punched the wall.
Yeah,
fighting like with my mom,
scary.
and it's like. And yeah, like I don't know, and then like but those are just like I wasn't born again. That's just memories that happen, and then like I don't remember in between those times. You know what I mean? Like I remember like I remember like I don't want to be gross, but like I grabbed a pussy at fucking 3 years old, and that stayed in my mind forever.
How do you remember that?
That's wild.
Because like it was crazy. It was like,
what
the anxiety.
Could I remember at 3? Why did you do that at 3?
Yeah, that's wild.
Like this lady was taking care of me, and then she's all like, you want to grab my pussy, and I did.
Wait, what? She asked a 3-year-old that?
I guess so. That's all that happened, but I don't know. That's a memory I
have.
have.
You go to therapy?
I'm about to. But that's a memory that I have, and it's engraved in me.
You have that memory?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of one thing I can remember at 3 years old. See, like my folks talk to me about like, I guess like all my memories kind of just start when we settled down for the most part. You know what I mean? Because we bounced around a lot, and I feel like with the bouncing around, a lot of those memories kind of like mush.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that never happened to me.
That's good.
So.
that's why I said it's so wholesome that your first memory is the bike riding.
Yeah, that's
and it's like and I was just listening to like Seinfeld talk about I guess they were interviewing him, and then they were asking him like, do you need do you think a good comedian needs trauma in their life to be a good comedian? And he says no, they don't. Like because and I think you guys are proof of it. You, Melissa and Seinfeld, they're fucking great comedians. They don't need trauma to be a good comedian.
Well, it's just what do you want to blanket trauma as? Like I didn't really have like a traumatic upbringing. No, like I wouldn't say that. But like trauma by association was something I dealt with my whole life.
You dealt with someone's murder in front of you?
No, just like. Going to Lebanon, having to leave because war is breaking out. My mom getting stuck because they blew up the airport.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Like having to call your family. Like I don't have my family here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like whenever something happens over there, it's like living in this nice, peaceful life and constantly wondering like, hey, are my cousins okay? Is my family okay? Like calling the. You know what I mean? So it's like.
And that's a whole different
that
perspective.
Bystander stress.
That's a perspective that she has that we don't have.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know anything about that.
About war.
That's a whole different feeling.
Yeah, like going back home and like I remember. Yeah, there's another memory right there. I remember like asking my mom why the buildings look like Swiss cheese.
That's wild.
And it's because Civil War. Yeah.
That's fucking.
Civil War. Why do they look like such because of Civil War?
Because the war took place in Beirut, in Lebanon.
Mm-hmm.
It was basically like Christians versus Muslims to a degree when people from different areas kind of like started coming through, and it wasn't by any means kept away from civilization. So like I remember we'd hang out on my grandma's balcony and we'd be like hanging out drinking tea, and if you just looked over just right behind you, there's a building with a giant hole gaping inside. People still live in it. You see people walking up the stairs.
Walking up and stuff. That's crazy.
It's like the stairwell that got through.
Yeah.
But it was just that's how Beirut was.
Dude, yeah, I remember like a story I read that someone there was like a family in a house and like a missile fucking dropped in their house, and it didn't like everyone was just praying like hoping it doesn't blow up, and it didn't blow up. And then like some soldier went inside. Oh, sorry guys. I mean, took it.
Like, that's $20,000. Let's try to turn this back on and off and see if it works again.
That's wild.
That is wild, dude. Like people that live, like, dude, I can't even.
That's what I'm saying. So like that is a different type of trauma.
I mean, like
I don't even want to call it like trauma. It's just like awareness by association. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Like
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to dismiss anybody's like first-hand experience.
As far as funny though, I think that shit just comes from perspective and how you can deliver it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think everyone's funny.
Yeah.
Everyone, like at least like with a conscience, can make someone laugh in their lifetime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Somehow, some way. So I think everyone's funny, but it's just your ability to like project it.
I always thought that we were all like comedians, performers. We're all performers. Like when we were first born, you like look at a baby. Like if they do something that gets a reaction out of you, as they're gonna keep doing that shit, you know, until it starts bombing.
They thought that was awesome.
Until
the baby starts bombing and shit.
The parents like that shit wasn't cool at all. Right? It's all the Jacksons, the Jackson 5.
Where do you land in your family? Are you like an only child, youngest, oldest?
Yeah, I was raised by my mom as an only child. And my dad had two other daughters, and they're my half sisters. And I don't know. I guess I'm an only child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
Same.
You're only child
I never knew that about you. No, it's like I was raised by a single mother as an only child, but because she had like a marriage way back in the days, and my sisters are like basically my nieces and nephews are my age.
Oh,
so my sisters are like old enough to be on mom type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I was raised like an only child, but I have older sisters. And then my dad had a daughter too, and I was raised around her until they bounced.
How many brothers do you have?
I have 2 brothers and a sister.
And you're the middle, or?
I am the youngest.
Yeah.
Baby.
I'm a little baby. Yeah.
Everyone hates you.
No one hates me.
No one hates you.
I think they love me.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I
don't know. Like, see, that's the thing too. Is like my mom had me when I was in the stomach. She was going through shit. So I have like legit like, how do you say, like genetic shit from my mom. Like what's that word? Anxiety, depression and shit like that. Like she used to take medicine for it, and then like, but she had it when I was in the stomach. So I feel like that shit went over to me, dude.
My mom took like I guess like like meth used to be like a pill form.
Yeah.
She took like
Quaaludes and shit.
I guess she took like a weight loss pill.
Oh shit.
And like she was just like fucking like cleaning the whole freaking the whole room, like the whole house, whatever. And like it was meth.
Were there any like so it was legit meth?
I don't know what it is.
Are you a crack baby, George?
Mom, I'm not a crack baby. All right, I'm not a crack baby. My mom is a.
It's like not like obviously like I'm not saying your mom did it on purpose, but like accidental crack baby. I'll
be crazy.
Oopsies.
She takes the pill like I want to fuck tonight.
Well, if you think about it, there's like a bunch of accidental crack babies whenever they were actually doing coke with cocaine.
Facts.
So like everybody that was drinking Coca-Cola back in the day.
Oh yeah,
but it wasn't actually our crack babies. Yeah.
There was enough in it for them to be like, "Yo, we gotta stop putting coke in the fucking."
The babies are coming out like that. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, dude. You know what we deal with in Mexico though? Like the cartels and shit.
What do you mean?
I was never in Mexico.
You never in Mexico?
You were a lot? Or what?
Nah, but when I was younger I did. But it was just crazy though, cause like I went to TJ with my dad.
Yeah.
And my 2 sisters.
Yeah.
And a big ass family. This fool fucking picked up a hitchhiker and TJ.
Nice.
Nice.
I know. The story is good.
He picked him up and I'm like scared the whole time. Like, what the fuck's going on?
That's
but he dropped him off and nothing happened. But it was like,
what
the fuck?
As a person who's hitchhiked before, not all of us are bad.
I was just gonna say that. I was like, but no, like not all hitchhikers are bad though.
Yeah, I know, but in TJ though, it's kind of scary.
Yeah,
I've heard stories.
But in the town, like I don't know.
I guess yeah, I wouldn't hitchhike in TJ. I granted the hitchhiking I did was in a national forest.
That's
Yeah, that was different.
It's not like
I went on way too long of a hike.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And we got to the part where we're like, dude, I just can't make it back.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, and someone who was doing the hike.
Hey, baby.
She'll go down. Peachy. Peach.
These bitches love me, I'm telling you.
Oh, that's sweet, dude.
Yeah. But that always scares me. Where'd you go hiking?
Yosemite.
Yosemite?
Yeah.
And like,
Well, the guy that it was me, and a couple old friends. The guy that took us back was with his like 8-year-old kid.
Oh,
so
okay.
like we hiked from the bottom down to the I guess it's like the 9-mile hike, and it's what's the fucking viewpoint? I'm forgetting the name of the viewpoint, but it's like the 9-mile whatever Yosemite viewpoint, and we hiked up to it, and then the whole point was we were gonna hike back down, but that would have been like 18 miles for the day, and we were just exhausted.
Shit.
So we just hitchhiked on the way down. So it was like a Korean dude with his like 8-year-old kid, and then me and 2 other friends.
Yeah.
See, that's safe hitchhiking.
Hitchhiking?
Yeah, that's safe.
Me,
That's
a girl, and a guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's safe. That's
Yeah.
like that's like an obvious like, hey, I'm not trying to do anything. I really need to. We can't.
Yeah, like, oh, where are you camped at? Oh, we're right there too. Do you
Yeah,
mind
safe.
helping me out? We're running out of water.
Are you a gun owner?
Yeah.
Yeah?
No, I'm a gun renter.
Well, it's really like the only
That's
place
great.
where you can be like a enthusiast for that is the States. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like, I mean, anywhere you travel, you'll never see another place where they got the bullet antenna. You know, when they replace the antenna on the truck with the giant rifle bullet.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's the dorkiest looking
Yeah.
thing. Like, everybody that thinks they look cool like that. I have a neighbor here, her license plate says guns and coffee.
Oh wow.
I'm like, okay, girl.
Yeah.
Like,
She's all shaky.
she
with
probably
the gun.
drinks she probably drinks a vanilla macchiato, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is funny.
I need a skinny upside down vanilla macchiato with a twist. Bitch.
Gun and coffee.
My dad used to have the Jack in the Box, the little head on the antenna.
Oh, you have a lawyer or what?
Nah,
Oh,
just like my dad's like it's weird. He's a Christian, but he's like he acts like a hippie. He acts like a hippie.
Oh, that's
Wait, can
legit
you not be a
Christian.
hippie and a Christian?
No, yeah, you can. That's like taking it to like the Jesus. Like,
oh, that's an actual
lacking
hippie.
his-
That's an actual hippie. You're saying
Yeah,
like the authentic hippies.
The authentic hippies, yeah, for sure.
That's kind of true, though.
I like that actually.
But it's just so funny because he's like so like
So let me ask you, he's not a judgmental person,
he's not judgmental. Nah, I don't think so.
right?
No, he's not.
I love people like that.
But like his favorite car is that little like buggy, like none of the
Oh, the Volkswagen?
no, the van, the minivan, like the Scooby Doo van.
Oh, I
those
got
with
you,
the no
yeah.
windows?
Is a V-dub also, but it's like there's like the mat.
Oh, with the
Yeah,
like the ones that
VW.
Fluffy has.
Yeah.
The whole collection of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
That's just a Vita bed, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a
Those
hippie
are
van.
sick.
Those are hippie vans.
Tell them they make 2025 ones now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
They look like they're from the future.
That's
They're pretty
dope.
cool looking.
That's sick.
They have one that like back in the day was called a 22 window, and they have literally 22 windows in that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Look it up after.
Let me tell you, I'll send you a picture of when I remodeled a Volkswagen for work, and the owner had one.
What?
It's like, it was the one they used to use for tours in Germany, right? Like, they used to use it for
Sick.
the 22 window that you're talking about?
Yeah, 22
Yeah.
window. What? You have a...
I have a picture of it, yeah.
Oh, hell
If
yes.
you ever go to Volkswagen in Pasadena, they have one in the display room.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, it's like right there in the show. What's it called? Not display room, showroom.
Yeah, showroom.
Yeah, showroom.
What's your guys' dream car? What's your dream car?
Ooh, dream car, 1957 Corvette
Okay.
Stingray, the Stuart Little car.
Sort of car.
Yeah.
It's cute.
It says, you know what I mean? The one with the white wall.
Yeah.
Stuart Little's car.
that's
But I would get it in teal. Sorry, Stuart.
I have my dream car.
You have it already?
Yeah, but one car that I do want, that's a dream car as well that I like. Dude, oh, that shit's so bad. Is like a a Porsche Targa. You know what I'm talking about? But like the old school ones.
What's the dream car you have now? Like you said?
62 Impala, 1962.
You have it?
Nice.
Oh, sick.
Yours looks nice too. I seen you.
You seen
You posted pictures of it online.
Yeah.
I had it.
That's mine.
Yeah, they painted up and everything.
Yeah, my nephew painted it. Shout out Die Hard's Garage. Follow it. Yeah.
I had my dream car too, but I had to sell it. I have an '85 Z28 Camaro.
Oh
nice.
shit.
Yeah. Sold that shit for 10 G's though.
No, that's not bad.
What year?
85.
No, what year did you sell it?
Peach.
Like a few years ago, man. I had to fucking
We like
sell that
Peach.
shit. I'm so sad about it.
You still think about it?
Yeah, I want it back.
We got Chantel's dream car, but we didn't get mine.
What is hers?
87 SL560 Mercedes.
Oh fuck, that's so classy.
Yeah, it's a nice car.
Is that the convertible?
Yeah, convertible
Yeah.
V8. Yeah.
And V8.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What's kind of funny is like this
Yes.
neighborhood that I live in. So we have the SL560, and then beneath that is like the 380, and there's two of those in the neighborhood.
For real?
Yeah,
Are
there's a
they
blue one and a
convertible as
yellow.
well?
Yeah.
Sick. You guys should all go cruising.
I asked, so one guy doesn't do anything with it, and I asked him, I was like, yo, will you sell it? Because my dad really likes the car too, but he doesn't want to sell it, and it's such a shame because
And
like
it's sitting there.
it's sitting there, he uses it as like storage. We see it when we're walking the dogs, I'm like, you fucking little
Yeah, that's
loser.
all bad.
Just, I should walk by his house like this, like loser.
To me, that feels like the same as like keeping a live wild animal in a cage. It's like it has to be on the road where it belongs.
You're worse than SeaWorld, sir!
Well, the cars.
Yeah, I used to love driving my car, bro. Dude, I used to pick up my son with it, and then like his friends used to be like, oh, that's a sick car. I don't know, I just loved it. And also the Corvette, like people used to put the engines of the Corvette engine into the
Yeah, they
Camaro.
do that with Impalas too.
Yeah.
The Corvette engine's so popular for a lot of different modifications.
Yeah,
It's big in off-roading too.
Yeah, I just love the sound and smell
Alice,
of like the
Alice,
old classic car.
Alice one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My brother has one in his dune buggy,
That's right.
and it does wheelies and shit.
Of
like,
course.
yeah.
Of course it does.
Oh my god,
That's
so
fucking
extra.
badass.
So extra.
Yeah, but I was driving my car before we painted it, and I remember like every little odd end jobs I would do, like warehouse jobs, whatever. I was driving just that car. It's like it's the only car I had. I was like, dude, just make it stop and go. I'm just gonna drive this because I don't have anything else. And I was driving this like these warehouse jobs, and I remember going in there working, and people like being, hey, whose car is out there? Like on lunch and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like every job I go to.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even painted up. It was just like a matte black, like primer.
Yeah.
But it's a statement because you got like all these regular ass cars in the parking lot, and there's just a '62 Impala. So they're like, what the fuck is this car?
Just, yeah, you're using
But like
every
what
daily
people
driver
don't
too.
know is like this is all I got right now. You have no idea how much I want to put this shit in the garage. You know?
Yeah.
And I finally got like a better job and got to put it away and got another car. Yeah. So then we got it painted, and it's like
Gotta
a
take
fully
care of it.
fucking restored car.
Yeah, that's what it is like with people. People don't know your life. Like they just see the good shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I got my girlfriend now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You tricked her with your car?
I tricked her with my car. Yeah, so like she's been a friend of the family, but I knew her brother more.
Yeah.
But long story short, her dad was having like a 50th birthday party, and the theme was like come like dressed gangster.
Yeah.
Like original gangster shit, like movie style gangster
Yeah.
stuff. So I was like, oh, I'll go. Someone invited me, you know, I know the people, whatever. And she told me that like, man, when I see you pull up in that car, this and that, and I was like, and you don't even know that that's all I had, and I was living like on my sister's couch. But I had like suspenders, thing. I looked like all like legit, you know, all gangstered out, and yeah, she's like, yeah, I was like, I knew from the moment I seen it, I was like, yeah, but it was all fake, it's all bad.
Yeah.
I'm like doing bad. This is, you know.
But that's what you want in life, right? Is somebody that sees you for what you are and sees you like through flower vision.
And what's crazy is like I've always seen her and her family as like I thought they were like kind of I thought they were stuck up.
Oh.
At first I thought they were like, oh, but they're the most humblest, most loving people. To the fact where I was like, I ended up living there for a little bit.
Yeah.
I lived with them for her and her parents for a little bit, dude.
You finesse your way into
Yeah, bro. But it's like, it was just like all accepting, you know.
I think that's something cool that all three of us like have in common is how supportive and sweet our girls are when it comes to comedy. Like
Oh, yeah.
All of our girls
Facts.
come to our shows and stuff like
Facts.
that.
Yeah, that's
And not
true.
I'm talking shit. Can't say that about all of our peers. They don't bring their chicks around that often. You know what I mean? Just kidding, you guys. I think it's
They're
cool.
not
Like
as
I love that Chantel knows your girls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And when they see each other, it's a friendly hello and
Always.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
She loves Shiloh.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's cool.
It's all good intentions.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we don't even bond with anybody with bad intentions, just because based off of like our son, you know, like we really try to protect our son, just because, you know, like not too many people will everybody will like understand autism,
Yeah.
but not too many people will accept it all the time. So like you can tell who is like genuine in their heart, and that's who we kind of like will let into.
Yeah.
You know, like you could tell Chantel's like a genuine person, you know.
Yeah.
And plus, like, does Shiloh, right? Shiloh? Does she like flowers? Like flowers? Like a lot into flowers and plants?
Sunflowers, her favorite flower.
Because
Chantel's always posting flowers.
So that's how, you know, Monique is, and because of her, I'm seeing the beauty and shit like that too. Man, these are beautiful. I
It's
understand
the
it.
small things in life.
And
Ant's
that's-
name.
yeah,
I told Ant's name. Anthony. That's the meaning is flower. I
That's
told you.
wild. I didn't even know that.
Anthony means
I
flower.
had no idea.
That's the meaning. Yeah, like
That's
the
crazy.
Yo, dog, that's gay.
Is that why?
Just kidding.
Is that why you
Gay.
put flowers in like in the gas?
Huh?
Is that why you did that? Because it's like
Yeah,
flowers.
yeah,
and
the
love.
flowers.
Oh, really?
Represent.
Is that why you did that, bro?
Yeah.
Holy shit, you really are a rapper, bro.
I didn't have.
You really are a rapper.
You got like that subliminal ass Kendrick shit going on.
Well, I
bro.
told you the original name I wanted to do was the farmer and the flowers.
Oh, okay.
The farmer and the flowers, because
Yeah.
George means like it's like earth worker, like a farmer.
Okay.
Oh, sick.
And then you yeah,
And I'm
and
a
then,
fucking flower.
yeah, that's
I'm a fucking daisy.
yeah.
I love it, bro.
And Junior the
I'm
daisy.
the daisy, dude.
That should be your merch, like a
Junior the
daisy,
daisies.
but your tattoos on the petals.
That sounds like an old 50s band. And Junior and the Daisies.
Bro, that's fucking crazy. I'm gonna have to, man.
You thought I was lying to you? I
I
told
had
you.
no
you
idea.
thought you were just fibbing.
You know what's crazy is my last name is also Grove.
Yeah.
Yeah, Huerta is like like a garden grove.
I know
Yeah.
your last name.
That's crazy. It's Huerta. It's hard to say. That's why I went with that junior.
I like that my name is Guzman because it's like translates to Goodman.
Oh, really?
And I love Saul Goodman.
Oh, okay.
Saul Goodman, John Goodman.
Better call Saul.
Nama means fine.
Nah, means fine.
Yeah, like when you say like that, like in the texture.
Oh
first, like,
yeah. I got you.
Type of thing.
Fine.
Like, oh, that's
Like
a
a
very
polished-
fine
Oh,
texture.
yeah. It'd be fine.
Yeah.
What does Melissa say? Let me look that up. What does Melissa?
Melissa's probably
How
saying
did-
something stupid.
So flower is like, what is that, from Latin or some shit?
I don't know. That's what I just like. I looked it up and that's what I said.
Hey, chicks like to say my name, but I've never met a girl that never liked the name Anthony.
Honeybee.
Does your girl call you Aunt or Anthony?
Anthony.
So,
Melissa's Honeybee.
Honeybee?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sick.
Oh, yeah.
Fine Honeybee.
That's fine. We're going
Yeah.
extinct. We're going.
We need you.
Yeah, we need honeybee. That's
We
true.
can't survive without
That's one of the
honeybees.
craziest friggin' episodes of Black Mirror that I mean, I don't know if you guys watch it,
No.
but
Well,
they talk about the extinction.
Oh, yeah.
It's the first season, I think, or second season.
No.
First.
It's like the third, I think, where they used the bees and then they were like mechanical bees. Those you talking
Yeah,
about?
the third season.
Yeah, dude, that's a crazy episode.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that a billionaire died because he swallowed a bee?
I saw that.
Is that true, or is it
Dumbass.
just
I didn't look into if it was true or
Me
not. I just
neither.
kind of went ha, and then
Yeah.
because I've swallowed bugs before while riding my scooter.
That's
Just because like I'm having too much fun, I'm like ha 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 ha, and I'll get a bug and I just gotta like poof
That's
really quick.
Yeah, just
But I don't know anyone whose reaction's like like hope let me eat
Yeah.
that. Did you guys do something cool for Father's Day?
Oh, I made steak. And we went to the pool. I mean, I hate the pool.
Yeah, why? You don't know how to swim?
I hate swimming.
Okay, I get it.
I hate every.
I'm not a good swimmer.
You're not a good swimmer.
No.
I'm very self-conscious.
Self-conscious.
About your swimming?
I say conscious.
Conscious.
Yeah, self-conscious.
Do you swim funny?
No, I could swim and all that. I just get like I don't know. Are people looking at me?
Ooh,
Like
your
swimming?
body?
Yeah.
Hey, why
I
are
just
you-
want to be underwater all the time.
You're
Where do you-
covered in tattoos though, right?
Yeah, you don't look like
Kinda,
you're not
yeah.
chunky though. Like, I'm chunky.
Yeah, but your proportions right.
No, I'm not.
feel like I have
you have not seen me naked.
I feel like I'm skinny fat. You know, like when Conor McGregor said that shit.
Yeah.
When Conor McGregor said that shit to Nate Diaz, you remember that? Do you guys watch?
No.
But I know a skinny
Conor
fat
McGregor. When Conor McGregor was like, his skinny fat body, whatever the fuck says Nate.
Skinny fat
When I was watching that, I was like,
that's me.
You got a little, yeah.
And I was like, whoop his ass, Nate. You know?
Well, because you could still be like low weight and have like a pretty like high body fat percentage.
Yeah, my girl was like, you're fine, but I'm like, yeah, I'm just too self-conscious and whatever. I
still
need
need
to
a
be more
t-shirt?
tatted. No, I don't.
I need to be more tatted.
Yeah,
That's what's gonna take away your
Yeah, my self-conscious.
What?
I
Can
need
you
to be
explain
like
that to me?
completely. I don't know why.
Explain that one to me.
I have no idea.
As a
why.
person that doesn't have any tattoos, explain that shit to me.
If I was completely tatted, everyone would be more like
Focus on the tattoos.
focused that like, damn, this fool was covered.
Yeah.
Than like, dang, this fool's out of shape.
Is that what you get tattoos for?
No, I've been getting tattoos since I was 16.
What?
But like, I noticed that like, oh, if I was completely covered, I have no problem just being completely shirtless all the time.
Really?
Beginning of it, but I want a full on.
Where does it
shirt.
stop? Like,
It
you have a
stops
sports
like
bra?
it's like yeah, kind of like, but it's not full. It's just like right here.
Okay.
Stuff, like right above my nipples.
Yeah.
I want to get full
body?
everything, yeah, and I have my back. Most of my back is done too, but I'm talking. I want to.
When I would work in a physical therapy, one of the patients that I had, he had a full body except for his like you called it, except for the underwear. or whatever.
yeah.
So he had everything,
That's
like
badass.
bottom of his butt cheeks down to his toes.
Yeah, that's badass. I would do the same.
Is that the one that had that one tattoo, like pussy love fuck or something?
No, that was a coworker. He had fight fuck drink
Fight,
tattoo.
fuck.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Fucking
He
hilarious.
had it right here on his forearm. The funniest part was it was right next to right here. It had said "mom" with the heart. I was like, dude, right on the. It's fun. You don't have the F word right next to mom.
Yeah, hell no.
You know what I mean? Oh, damn,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
fucking at least put mom on a different word, on a different arm than
right by the
fuck.
fuck.
No, this guy had like.
Fuck his mom.
So when, if you don't mind me asking, when that joke came about, did it come about in real life when you figured out the, I guess you could say, the combinations of the words? Because that shit, it gets me every time. I love that shit. I was like, yeah, I'm waiting for that last fucking combination. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Yeah. But did it happen like in real life, or did you go home and like, you know what? I just realized.
No, that's a true story. I was literally, he had the tattoo, and I'm like, why did you get that tattooed?
So in real life, when you saw the tattoo, is when the joke of all the different combinations came about.
I wish comedian insider note right here, that happened. I was like 19 years old.
Okay.
I started comedy when I was 27.
Oh shit.
So it's not a coworker I have now, it's a coworker I had
That's
a long time ago.
badass.
But the story goes good with
Yeah, no shit.
life now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No shit. That's.
But it's all true, it's just the timing is what I
Timing.
think about.
Wow, that's dope.
Yeah.
Most of your jokes like on your life, like it's real, like you don't make shit up.
I don't make anything up for the most part.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
A lot of people think that we make shit up. I mean, like,
Oh,
we kind
oh,
of do, but like, not like. I mean, we exaggerate shit to make it funny.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I just want to like. Sometimes I hate it when they think I'm too serious, but also sometimes I hate it when they think I'm lying, which is weird.
Yeah.
Which is weird, you know. Just take it as face value and laugh at it. You know what I mean?
I think it's your delivery because you have a stone face when you say shit sometimes.
I have a stone.
It's not stone, but like high, like stone face, like
Stone cold,
stone
yeah.
cold to where it's like, is this true or is he?
Is
You know,
this-
Yeah.
should I believe this? Because it's like really like factual. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But that's a
it's
power
my
at the
life.
same time because
That's
once
my life, big dog.
I love it. It's a power though. I admire that.
The only parts that I feel like are changed are just hyperbolized. Like it's just like a little exaggerated.
Yeah.
Whatever
exactly,
that is, you know what I
exactly,
mean?
yeah.
In order to make it more of like a funny joke. But
Of course.
like a lot of things are true. Even like at the mic last night, like the seeing a dick at Disneyland, that was
Yeah.
100% true. That
You saw
was
a dick in Disneyland?
yeah.
What the fuck happened?
Me and my buddy were in line to go to Space Mountain, and this dude was behind us, and he was by himself. And just giving you guys like the actual story, not gonna do the bit. But he was like by himself and really weird looking. Like he looked homeless. He had fucked up clothes on, fucked up shoes, fucked up head. He was like picking his head, and it was weird enough to where like I texted my homie like, dude, do you see this fucking guy behind us? And so you guys have been on Space Mountain, right?
Yeah.
So you know when you go past the line, you go in the hallways, like the inside. So it was like a family in front of us, me and my buddy, and then the guy cut the line off after this guy went behind us. So like we would turn the corner and we were in the hallway with this dude.
With them, yeah.
But we started hearing a noise and literally we turned around and I turn around, I just see like his body movement and my buddy grabbed me, he's like, he's peeing, and we ran off. And literally we ran off. I was like kind of, not to brag, a Disney expert. So I was like, oh, if we go this way, we're going to end up at the entrance, like for the exit.
Yeah.
So we ran through and we told the people, we're like, dude, like that guy right there just pissed in your fucking hallway.
Yeah.
So they closed the ride. The Disney detectives like literally showed up. They fucking
Disney
got
detectives.
him. Dude, they were so cool looking. They were so cool. They
There's-
were dressed in like white. They looked like old school cops.
Yeah.
They like asked us a bunch of questions.
No way.
But we waited there while they emptied out the whole ride because they had to sanitize it because the guy pissed everywhere.
Yeah.
And dude, they said like a girl slipped in it and stuff
Oh,
because
no.
it was down the whole hallway. Yeah, we got
Oh.
treated like freaking little princesses though, dude.
Some
They gave us
Disney
like
princesses.
they gave us like 15 front of the line passes and shit, and like
Shut
so we
up.
just like the whole day we're like, fuck this, we ain't waiting, no more fucking line.
Damn, good looking on the guy that did.
Yeah, I
You
guess.
know what I mean? At the end of the
That's
day,
crazy.
like,
I like to this day I always want to like, I mean, I don't know if you guys do this with shit in your life, but like fill in the backstory. Like, why was he there? Why did he do
oh,
that?
yeah.
And like to this day, like my backstory for him is like disgruntled employee.
Yeah.
Like I used to work on Space Mountain, they fucking fired me. Now I'm
he's
drunk, I'm
pissed.
pissed.
Yeah. Piss all over this establishment.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know who's gonna come get me too.
The
Yeah, like
boss.
he knows who's gonna come already and stuff. Like,
I knew you'd come for me, Tabitha.
You
You
know what I
fucking bitch! I never liked you anyways.
Yeah. I like that story better than anything, to be honest with you. Disgruntled employee.
Do you do that with something?
Yeah. It's because the reason why I do that too is because like I'll overthink how people are perceiving things. So I'm like, I wonder if he's thinking this or that, and that'll give me like a full-on background story,
Yeah.
and it's completely false. But I just like, okay, cool.
Have you guys
That
ever
has to be
seen,
why.
have you guys ever seen the movie Luck with Tom Hardy? No?
No.
No?
He's
It's
a rapper. Did you know that? He
yeah,
raps.
yeah.
It's wild.
Isn't
No.
he English?
Yeah, he raps.
He's
I
a
have
good-
no
he's
respect
a-
for English
He's a good rapper too.
I know what you mean. I don't either. That's how I feel.
But
I hope it just got her
I'm with
nose.
Asian rappers.
But that movie is crazy because it's him just going in the car. The whole movie is him in the car. It's just like him in the car talking on the phone, and it's just him, nobody else. They don't show any other people. It's just him in the car talking, and then he's going through some life shit. It's like he's going to see some guy that she had an affair with, that he cheated on his wife with, that she got pregnant because
Ooh.
so now he's dealing with that. Now he's talking to the wife like, I need to do this, and talking to the son, sorry son, like, you know, whatever. There's all this crazy shit, and then at the end, obviously it ends with like just like the camera panning out, and it's just like all the cars. And it's just basically what you're talking about, like the backstory of, and like there's so many
Everybody's
life
life.
story. There's so many
shit,
fucking
there's
cars
so many
here.
cars.
Everyone's dealing with some shit. And it's
I lose
just
my
crazy.
shit when I think about that too much in
That's
traffic.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
we
I know
all
what you
have
mean.
something going on in our lives. And
I know what you mean. I almost got an out of body experience on the freeway one time.
Sometimes
And that
we
shit
forget,
is
like-
scary.
I
sometimes
just
we-
blast dust in the wind.
There you
Like
go.
this is it.
Sometimes we
Yeah.
forget that we're like life is not happening to us. It's just happening, you know, with everybody.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's true.
But then that just like it depends on what you believe in at that point. Because if you believe in like simulation theory, then none of that matters.
No, I guess.
Why? Why wouldn't that matter?
Because all of that's fake.
How do
I
you?
guess so.
But it's
That's simulation
it's
theory. Though,
out-
you know what I
but-
mean? That's
but
like a very
simulation-
abstract idea too.
But I thought like simulation was like we're all programmed for this to be our reality. So everything is ones and zeros. So it's fake as far as like we don't know nothing else.
Yeah, as far as like the non-playable characters don't have like a multi-dimensional life is what like
So
so
that's
the
what-
only person existing in like simulation theory
Uh-huh.
would be yourself
Ah.
with a multi-dimensional in-depth life.
Is that what they're talking about when they say?
I think so. That's I mean
Okay.
as far as singularity and stuff like that goes.
Yeah,
Do you
Because
think
then you're
everything-
looking at it, and I'm looking at it in a singularity aspect as like myself in the simulation.
Yeah, you're
Right now, you're
playable.
talking about the simulation as a collective.
Yeah.
That like as if there's one conscious. That's again very abstract.
or not that there's one conscious, but that we're like there's a creator and this all thing is created, and everyone is living on this one thing.
Yeah.
And it is like almost like one conscience, but we don't know it.
Yeah.
Because we're playing in a like what do you call it, player one mode type shit.
I like to believe like nobody knows what's happening, and then some people are just in positions where they have the power, right? But like even them, like if they take the power away, they're gonna be just like us.
Yeah.
And it's like, but people always view these like, you know, I don't know, like like people like that are in power, they view them as entities, you know.
Mhm.
We don't view them as people.
Yeah.
It's true.
And then
That's true. I never think about like Trump shitting.
Shit.
I never do.
Yeah.
And I can't picture him. Like, does he have
Does
what
the
happens?
president poop?
Like, does someone wipe for him? For real, I'm dead serious. I'm
He's
like,
got to
how
have a
does
Toto, like a fucking $15,000 bidet toilet.
something, right?
Yeah,
I
like
would
a Ferrari of toilets.
I would like to know
Has
this
a
so they
gold
can
toilet?
humanize him better.
Probably has a gold toilet.
I know what you mean though, but like that's society's rules, you know.
Yeah.
You want the president to go give a speech? I had diarrhea this morning.
Yeah, I would like that. I would like for our president to be autistic. You know what I mean? Just straight can't
That
lie.
Domino's
He just
fucked me
can't
up
lie.
last
Well,
night.
you could have voted for Kanye, dog.
Yeah, I should have, dude.
You could have voted for Ye, man. I would. Hey,
No, that would have been crazy.
that would have been.
I want our president to be
That would have
autistic.
been my first. I would have been patriotic if Ye was a president. I
For
don't
real?
give a fuck.
Can you imagine if he just redid the "Oh Say Can You See"? Like, what's that? The national
He
anthem.
probably would
It's
have
just like,
just
I'm not doing that no more. It's just whack and play it out. He just like
He makes a whole new song.
Yeah, whole new song.
It'd probably be original as fuck.
That would be
But it
cool
was,
as fuck,
yeah.
bro. All the Marines are wearing.
Kanye for president.
Our Marines look like they're from the Middle East now. Like they're just like. I'm sorry.
Remember?
You know what I'm saying though? Like how like they're just like in like.
Remember when R. Kelly would he sang for Bernard Hopkins? I think it was Bernard Hopkins and some it's a boxing match.
Yeah.
He sang for a boxing match. I forgot what it was. I think it was Bernard Hopkins.
Yeah.
And but like anyways, it was a famous fight. But he was like he sang the Always Say song.
Who
Yeah.
did?
He fucking remixed that shit.
Who did?
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly did?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta see
He was like,
that.
oh, say, can, and then I
Well,
don't
Crazy, bro. He hyped it up.
Who gets the worst? Does that mean that's the national anthem, right?
Yeah.
So Fergie's rendition is like
Oh, yeah.
like hilariously horrible. I think
Yeah.
she was like fucked up drunk.
She did it too?
She
Yeah.
She had her own
one
version. She remixed the.
Well, no. She like didn't purposely remix it. You know what I mean?
She messed it up.
Yeah, she.
She didn't remix. She just
Yeah,
messed.
she just messed it up. dude.
She's just drunk and fucked it up.
I don't know if she
I don't
was
even know if
drunk.
she was drunk. Yeah, I think she
Yeah.
just thought she was being like maybe creative.
And it's horrible.
Yeah,
That's funny.
she's no one without the other two P's.
It's true. That's true.
I'm just kidding. Fergalicious is a fire
I
song.
fucking hate will.i.am, dude.
Really?
Yeah. He's like, the music's not good. Ever since ever since he told like Tyler, like the creator, he told him like, oh yeah, I don't even like the music I make. I just make it because it's people like it and their hits. I just started hating him for that.
How do you feel about that statement, like making art for yourself versus making art for others?
You gotta make art for yourself, like, cause like why the fuck?
It doesn't feel as passionate.
Yeah.
He's saying it like if someone went to comedy, like I don't even care about it like that. I know
Yeah.
I'm funny and I get booked, but I don't care. You know, like shit like that. It's kind
Yeah.
of like,
Yeah.
bro, then why are you doing this?
Man, I
There's
guess
no
like
passion in it.
I guess I can't knock people. So if you're like if you're like funny enough, and then where you could just like get booked at cruise ships. And, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That guy's he's living the dream, bro. Like,
He's living the dream.
He's just getting paid to do shitty jokes. Fuck it,
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
But like at the same time though, like I wouldn't like sell out, do like a show I don't want to. Like we talked about it. Like do like some fucking like
Oh,
stupid shit.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Like putting a thong on and a wig and being like
Oh hell
going
no!
out of your element of what
Yeah,
you
yeah,
really are.
exactly.
Yeah.
I
The dress theory, wasn't it? Dave Chappelle's dress theory.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I,
Exactly. The dress.
I know someone who, like, probably will never see this. So I'll just say I know someone who does a show in the nude,
Oh wow.
and they're like, "Oh, would you ever be interested?" I was like, "No."
What the fuck?
No, there's no camera. But no, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, no.
That's wild.
It's a weird thing. You should be shy asking
I don't
people this
like
fucking
that.
question,
Yeah, I don't
weirdo.
like that.
Yeah.
That's-
I just wanted to see your titties.
That's weird.
I mean, it was a weird thing. Me and Chantel were like, and then kind of giggled on the way home, like, this guy's fucking crazy.
The
but,
balls on that guy.
but then it's like he performs nude.
Yeah,
It's for
is
a
he-
nudist.
is he gay?
But then now it's a nudist colony gig, and then you fucking think about it. I'm like, wait,
They're
the
all
nudist,
naked.
yeah, everybody's naked.
Oh, yeah.
So, but then I'm like, man, the nudist colony, they're such purists that even the entertainment needs to fucking follow suit. You know,
no shit.
you guys are kind of crazy.
How do you think they would react to jokes though? Do you think they would be a good audience?
I know a hacky
Probably.
joke. I know that the hacky joke probably everyone does. Like,
Oh, yeah.
they told me to picture you guys naked.
Yeah.
yeah. You know another hacky joke.
They told me to picture you guys in your underwear, but I.
You guys
want
step
to go
further.
further?
I guess nudists have the right idea though. I feel like he was like, I always like.
Oh my God.
We don't see George in a few weeks.
I'm just saying.
That's hilarious.
I'm just saying, dude. If I could see everyone naked,
I understand.
I would like focus more. Like I'd be like way like.
It makes me wonder. Okay, I don't get that part. It would make me focus.
So everybody dressed, you're just like,
You got a quota.
none of you motherfuckers.
Like, I wonder how big his dick is.
You don't have to wonder anymore. You're like, I know exactly how Ernest.
Exactly.
That's the old dude because you're the only fucking 30-year-old there. It's all it's all 60 and 70-year-olds.
Why are nudists all old? That's true, man.
I know, like
They've gotten past the point of giving a fuck.
I guess, dude.
Like the nudist beaches, like you go to the nudist beach and think, oh yeah, I'm gonna see naked bitches. And it's just old people, it's old guys.
It's mostly old people. It's mostly men too.
That's wild, bro. Because like the most I can go with like not giving a fuck as far as age and clothes is just always wear white t-shirts now. You know what I mean? That's the most I can not give a fuck. I'll never be like fuck clothes all together. You know what I mean? Like,
it's a crazy thing, and then like it makes me wonder like how do you arrive to the colony? Like that's always been the parody in my head. It's like you come with your belongings, they're like no, not those. Leave that at the door.
That's hilarious.
Or that's like a pilgrimage. You know what I mean? Like they make you walk 100 feet to the facility butt naked. Like prove to us.
Bro, I remember I told my dad what an upside down pineapple was.
Oh, Chantel told me what that means.
You know what it means now, right?
Yeah.
So like when I told my dad that shit, he was like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, like that's what that means." He's like, "Seriously?" I'm like, "Yeah, you don't know that?" He's like, "Nah, tell me why this fool's driving around just the neighborhood looking for upside down pineapples in their doorsteps and shit." Like this fool's wild.
That's just funny.
They're sweet.
It's such a funny thing too, because I love pineapple upside down cake.
That's funny as fuck.
Well, because it's actually a really delicious cake. It's burnt sugar, crispy pineapple, like caramelized pineapple. It's delicious.
Pineapple's good. Why is pineapple like the sex fruit? Like it's always like, oh, eat pineapple if you want your cum taste good.
I feel like people just say that about citrus for anything. Like citrus makes you smell good, like stuff like that. It's acidic.
Yeah, I guess.
You know?
I think it's just fruit in general, or just a sexual, like food, like the peaches, the
fruit is
Oh my God, keep this man away from the fruit aisle.
Yeah.
He's like those look like
kiwis look like hairy balls.
Dude, have you seen cherries lately? They're like $10 a pound.
Bananas
Are
look
they
like
really?
dicks.
Cherries are crazy expensive right now.
That's ridiculous.
Bananas look like dicks. I don't know.
You're right, dude. You're right. Strawberries when you cut them in half.
What else?
Shit.
There's
You
gotta
put
be
two and
something
two together.
Fruits are very sexual. I didn't think about it like that, dude.
Yeah.
Fruits are also very nutritious. Well, it's such a funny thing. Like after visiting Japan, like my buddy and I
brought
were.
COVID with you.
No, we were just talking about it, and like because over there it's the standard is to have a bidet. Like all public restrooms have bidets. And then I remember talking to my buddy, and he's like, "Yeah, dude. Like if you step in shit, do you fucking wipe it with a piece of paper? No, you spray it with a hose."
The hose, that's true.
Yeah, he's like, that's why do we treat our shoes better than we treat our
That's true.
And I'm like, man, like I just after being in Japan and like the standard of the toilet, like that really did kind of just like change my perspective
That's
on sanitation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's. I'm trying to think though, like.
I want a bidet.
I want a bidet so bad, but they had them like so legit. Like here, you could buy the one on Amazon that you just like hook up to the water line.
The My Tushy.
But it's cold. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But over there, it's heated water, heated seats.
Oh, it's amazing.
If you're shy a little bit, there's a button you could press to play music.
Do they have those little squat stools as well? Like where
Nah, there was no squatting.
I know it's like, and also like the public restrooms. I'm pretty sure they have it's covered too.
Yeah,
Like,
it's completely enclosed.
it's so annoying that how wide there's like a little like.
I didn't know boys didn't like that either.
I don't like that
fuck
shit
are
at
girls
all,
just
dude.
like that?
When I go to the Angels game,
Cause you guys watch each other go pee pee.
you go. I don't like that shit at all.
Yeah,
You're all separate stalls.
I always go to the corner one. I'm like, I don't want you guys looking at
Yeah.
this.
I should just go to the stall too.
Or the stall, yeah.
Yeah, go to the
It's
stall.
weird as fuck, dude. It's just because like who, we don't grow up like that, so I just put us like all in on the open.
Yeah, I've always, cause I'm a, like that's tough for me. Like I can't really, like in a public restroom, I can't use it if girls are doing like just talking about stuff.
Yeah.
Like, cause girls will do that, they'll just conjugate in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you fucking girl, like,
Yeah.
go talk outside.
Yeah.
Not where there's fecal matter.
Yeah.
You know?
People do coke in the fucking bathroom.
I figured that out after hanging out in downtown Riverside a little bit. All the bathrooms don't have doors.
Oh yeah. Also, there was a little bit of coke like on the like where you dry your hands. There was like coke dust on there. One of the workers told me.
What?
Yeah.
That's
like,
crazy.
You guys gotta tell your comic friends. I know it's one of you guys. I'm like,
What?
Something like
I don't
that.
know any. You guys
I'm like,
know
you're
me.
probably right.
I stay to myself. I don't know who does that.
Yeah.
I stay to myself for that reason.
Right.
Like it'll like
It's
if,
me, guys. It was me.
Was it?
Yeah.
You don't give off coke vibes though.
I know, I'm too bellow.
that baby, dude.
It's the opposite.
I thought it was sugar. I'm diabetic.
Is sugar your weakness?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah, mine too.
I
Big
love
time.
sugar.
Big time.
I love it.
Yeah, for shares. Shout out to Timmy. He gave me a big old box. Oh,
Oh,
recently,
chocolate's not my thing.
talk about. Yeah, I know you suck.
Yeah.
No, Father's Day. This is how much fathers get love. I went to the store to get my steak, and they told me to get a box of Ferrero Rochers, and it was for me, but I got it, and then I had to pretend that I was surprised that my kids gave me the
Did you
That's
act
wild.
well?
Yeah, I was like, oh my god.
You guys are the best.
And the other thing was they ate half of it, so I was like, those kids,
Yeah.
those darn tuning.
When they could drive and buy you stuff, they'll do it.
My chick works at a grocery store, so she just brought the stuff I wanted. I wanted carne con chile, because it's like a dish that my grandma would make, and she's no longer
That's
here.
a very homey dish.
Yeah. Oh, it was so fucking good. It was so good. And then she got me a sweater made with like me and my son. Like she got a picture from me and my son, and then like that picture is like the silhouette, and it's like the A, so it's like DA. It's like that down.
I saw that on Instagram.
She got that made.
Beautiful
I was
sweater.
Like, that's so dope. I can't wait to wear that shit. I'll wear it sweating in the summer. I don't give a fuck.
I love this jacket.
Yeah, that shit's dope.
I love my son.
Yeah. She got Aunt Junior on the sleeve and shit. I was like, what the fuck?
What's your son's name?
So he's has the same name. He's the third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ant the third.
Anthony Ray Ward III.
Cool.
What are these paintings that you have up here?
So which ones can the camera see?
You just talk about it. I'll describe them.
This one has a fun story.
Uh-huh.
The blue one, or
Yeah.
I guess it's black and white, so you can't tell about the chalky one.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So
I'll put a color.
we did a job in Crenshaw,
Uh-huh.
and it was a 2-level job. And one day, you know, we're going up to the second floor, and I remember like going to look over, just kind of like over the railing, and the dump was right there, and there was a bunch of canvases wrapped in freaking saran wrap that were just like in the dumpster, and I'm like,
shit.
I have no shame. I was like, I'm gonna dumpster dive real quick. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
So I jumped in the dumpster. I pulled out like maybe 6 or 7 canvases, and this was one of them.
That's badass.
And Chantel and I, we love this one. For a while, we had it the other way around, and I don't know if you tilt your head, it almost looks like it could be a bowl of fruit. Like that's the base of the bowl with the, you know what I mean?
I get
But
you.
it's the silhouette of a woman, which I love.
I seen that first.
Yeah, the silhouette of a woman,
one,
yeah. So I love that, and we have another one upstairs that we kept, and then we kind of gave them out to our friends and stuff
I
like
like
that.
Oh, you got all of them then.
I like that one.
I
Right
took
there.
every single one that wasn't ripped.
That's what's up.
I like
that
that
one.
one juggling the emotions.
That's just
That
fire.
one's, he's an artist on Instagram. He does digital arts. His name is Jimmy Biscuits.
Jimmy
Yeah.
Biscuits.
Yeah.
Shout out Jimmy
Chantel got me the
Biscuits.
print.
You know what's crazy?
I repost him all the time whenever you see.
We both have a painting in our homes that we got from dumpsters.
Oh, really? Which one
Yeah,
did you get into the
so I
dumpster?
have a dolly. So I'm like big time into Salvador Dali, right? So like I have a bunch of his shit, and so much that my girl knows and understands like his work now if she ever sees it. It's like,
Yeah.
that's Dali. In my like condo complex, she parks next to our trash cans, and yeah, like one time for the morning when she was going to work, she saw a picture. She says she saw like the frame and the glass, but the sun was like hitting the glass, so she couldn't see the picture.
Yeah.
And she like walked up on it, and she's like, I immediately knew like, oh my god, this is a dolly, and who the fuck would throw this away?
Yeah.
And it was just like placed on top. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, because you know, like how we were talking about, we make scenarios.
Yep.
I'm like, that person was like, I've seen this guy walk with a bunch of dolly paintings into his home. You know, like I'm thinking like a neighbor like saw me a couple of times, like, dang, another one. Oh, damn, another one. 'Cause I have a lot in my house.
Yeah.
I have a lot of them, and some are huge, like that size.
Yeah.
I have one that size. And in my head, I'm like, a neighbor saw me like bringing all these, and he was like, you know what? I'm gonna place this right here.
Hey.
Because I see his girl parked right here.
Little Easter egg for
Yeah,
you.
you know what I mean? And fuck, I hope that's what happened in my head. But yeah, so it was from the dumpster, and it was like, yeah, fucking dolly.
My backstory for this one is scorned ex.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's
scorned ex.
So scorned ex, right? Like her, you know, that's gonna be a girl in this situation. So her ex-girlfriend or boyfriend was an amazing artist, and you know they gave her all these fucking paintings, or they were storing them at her house, and they fucking broke up. Caught their ass doing whatever.
Yeah.
And I fucking this jaw side down the street, just like fucking throwing them away.
I love
Talking about scorned ex. I went to LA one time.
Why
I
would
had
you
a show.
throw that away?
I know, no, for
Sorry,
sure,
yeah.
it's something.
Like, why the fuck?
Yeah,
And I'll show you a picture of the one upstairs. It's
Okay.
like, why would you throw that away?
I went to LA for a show one time, and then after the show, I wanted to treat myself with a burger, Tom's Chili's burger,
Nice.
Oh, nice.
and I was
Tommy's?
Yeah, Tommy's.
There's one right here if you want.
I don't think it's authentic though. The LA one was
Oh.
the real deal. You know what I'm saying?
He likes chili.
But anyways, I got my food and parked, and this fucking lady like starts. I was with my girl, and she starts yelling at us, like, and she had a cake. And she threw the cake at us.
The whole cake?
Yeah.
Damn.
And I was like scared. What the fuck? And she's like yelling. And I wasn't getting. I got out of the car. I was about to get out of the car. But as soon as I got out of the car, she pulled out a knife, bro.
What the fuck?
A big ass knife.
Oh shit.
And I was like, oh shit.
You were getting out of the car over cake.
And I was gonna like, what the fuck? What are you doing, bitch?
Yeah.
Cake's expensive. Her loss.
I know.
Like the cheapest cake at Stater's is like $30.
But she scared the shit out of me
Really?
with that
Like
knife.
little ones with like
With that knife.
$15, something like that. I mean,
But yeah, I always wonder what the hell, was she crazy? Was she what the fuck? Did she think I was like her scorned ex? I was like the ex or something.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's
like-
wild.
you motherfucker! Just throwing cake at you.
Yeah, it was wild.
There's always random shit like that. One time I found a bean and cheese burrito on the side of my car, and
and
I'm
you
like,
ate that shit.
I'm like, why?
It was wrapped up and everything.
Nah, well, I mean, the wrapper was there, but it was exploded on the side of my car, and it was like.
Oh,
the
they
wrapper
threw
was
it at
there.
your car type
Yeah.
shit.
But
Oh, yeah.
my car was parked. They threw it while I was in park.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That is fucked.
Lots
Did
of
you
weird
cut someone
shit.
off?
Maybe, but I didn't notice. That's the funny thing is like people who like get mad when you cut them off. It's like most of the time we don't notice that we're doing it. Like we're just switching lanes, dude.
It's true.
I
How am I supposed to know you're coming at me 30 miles an hour faster than you're supposed to?
Don't you hate? I hate that. I hate that shit though when I'm trying to like merge and.
That's why I drive a truck. Bitch, hit me. I'll fuck your car up. I don't
I
care.
hate people that don't use their signal light.
But,
I always use
when
my
I
signal
use
light.
it and I'm trying to merge, they fucking go faster, and I hate that.
Oh yeah, that's California for you, man.
Fucking.
Those people are jerks.
Cutthroat.
Those people get the.
I always let
proper-
people go. I always let people go. You know. I'm pathetic.
That's
You
why I
have
couldn't
road
be a
rage?
cop, dude. I couldn't be a cop.
No.
I would like be shooting people for shit like that.
Do you have road rage?
For the blinker thing.
For the blinker
You'll
thing.
fight though. Like, have you ever?
Bro, I hate the blinker
You
thing
fought?
because when I was driving my Impala around, I didn't have my signals weren't working yet, so I was legit using my hand.
Oh,
You know
nice.
what I mean? Legit every time. Just like
In the rain.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, for real. And and when I see someone in a new car that I know their fucking signal light works, I get so pissed when they don't use it.
Use it!
Yeah. Like, do you understand what I did? I'm over here like, you know, I don't know, but yeah, fuck that.
You're over here
I
like
hate
the
that
fucking
shit.
village people.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
just CA.
I'm glad they went like, because like this is cool, but imagine if they were like, all right, but if you want to make a U-turn,
Yeah,
you gotta,
Do you paint? Do you do any art? So.
Me?
Mm.
Not like, because I like it a lot or I'm good at it, but Chantel's gifted as an artist like that.
She paints you like one of her French girls.
Yeah, no. She's doodled me and stuff before, but we'll do like arts nights at homes.
Oh, I love that.
You know what I mean? So like we have when we moved here, there was like rocks around the tree outside, and we called them the Death Rocks because they had like all these names with life dates on them. So it'd be like just old ass names, and it's like 1942 to 1980, whatever.
Nice.
And so we painted over all the Death Rocks.
Okay.
And the, you know what I mean? So
That's
like
cool.
little things like that, and
That's
like
cool.
these the 2 paintings that are here, they get switched out during holidays. So like we do like a Christmas painting or a Valentine's painting or whatever, and we like the ones that we do ourselves, and we'll put those up during
Oh, that's
holidays.
so cool. So it
just
becomes
like
part of the decoration.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Just
I
like
love
a
that.
cute little. So we have like our canvases all like. So we have like Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween.
So you yourself don't like you haven't or you have?
I'll do it with her, and I'm like, I'm not bad at it, but it by all means it's like very 2-dimensional and like very juvenile compared to like what she'll do. You know.
Can any of you guys play instruments?
No. I mean, I got an ear for it. Like if you give me a guitar or a drum or a bass, like I could play around and like keep tempo for the most part. But like not her. She's like tone deaf.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she can sing really good, but she's not singing the song she thinks she's singing.
I get you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she can't keep a melody or anything.
I have
like that.
I have a homeboy that's an artist and he's colorblind.
Oh really?
Yeah, so when he became a tattoo artist, he only does black and white now.
That's pretty sick.
Isn't that cool?
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
He's like, I do it for you guys too, not just.
It's funny because he'll be wearing pink shoes and we're like, and he's like, they're orange, dude. I'm like, those are pink, dude. Like, he's
My
like,
dog.
They're orange. Yeah, I'm like,
The
all right,
world is
to
as you see it.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, to you, bro.
The world is as you see it.
fine.
Dude.
I'm like, what does orange look like to you? You know?
Yeah.
He's all, it's maroon.
Yeah. Well, supposedly the color blue is not real. You guys
What
know
do you
that?
mean?
Who told you that?
Like scientifically, they said that it's not. We just associated because we needed something to call the sky or some shit.
No, dude,
Yeah.
that's not true.
Yeah.
There's
Well then,
blue flowers
technically,
and
no
shit.
color is real because we assigned
Yeah.
a label to all of them.
Exactly. Why blue?
Yeah. I don't know. I supposedly like I don't know like.
Yo,
The-
listen
the
up.
sky.
Here's a story
I don't like
about.
that.
I'm just kidding.
Let
me tell you what, right now.
That song like just makes sense. There's like the hidden message in that song. It's like,
What is that song about?
it blew.
I thought it'd be
I'm
depressed,
sad,
right?
yeah.
I'm
He's
sad.
sad,
Yeah. I thought it was if I was green I would die.
That is the word.
I don't think it's the word. That's just double D double die.
Who told you it's double D double die?
The lyrics.
I thought it was if I was green I would die.
I think he
I
said.
think everyone just thinks that.
Look up the lyrics right now.
It is. I think it is. It is just that. Like, scattered.
Dabu dee dabu da.
I think it is.
Dabu dee dabu da.
Yeah.
I'm pretty. I thought. I mean, no. Why would they lie about that? Because songs always sound like things like, Sweet Nothing.
Yeah, it's not green.
I don't know. That's
It's not green double die. It was just double D double die.
Dang, that's
Dabba-dabba-dee-da.
wild.
Double D double
Yabba dabba doo shit.
Double D double man.
That's like that Michael Jackson song. What is it like?
Mama say, mama say.
Is he saying anything?
I don't know.
People say that he's saying.
Mamuse, mamusa, mamakusa.
It could mean something in a different language.
I don't know. I heard it.
Oh, you know the song, the Spanish song. I said hey, 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 man,
know.
You ever heard that song?
Uh-uh.
It's called I think I said hey, and it's so funny because like the story behind the song is like it's some guy goes to the DJ. Hey, you know that song that goes I said hey. And like if you recognize the melody is I said a hip hip beat to the hip hop a hip beat is that song
Is it that song for real that he's trying to like request?
yeah so
Okay,
like the
okay.
song is about some guy trying to request a song
Well, there's that one. There was even like the one
you never heard
Reebok
that
so nice.
So Reebok or so nice.
you never heard that song?
I never heard that song.
There's all those like types of things. I mean, like honestly, if you ever stop and ask yourselves, like, what is a 1 mucka, 2 mucka, 3 macarena? What is that?
Yeah, I don't know what that
Oh,
is.
Chacarone, remember Chacarone?
Oh, Chacarone's a baby. Not many people know Chacarone.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've heard it before.
Chacarone. And that song was actually famous, like where he's from. That guy, like, that was a one-hit wonder.
Dude.
That was someone else's 99 red balloons, you know?
And there's so many like that.
Yeah.
What's your favorite one-hit wonder song? I think mine is 99 red balloons.
What's that? What's
The German version.
One hit
The
wonder
what?
song.
When they sing German and English.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know how does it go because I don't know.
99 red balloons. I'm singing the fucking Goldfinger version.
Macarena, I guess.
Is
Is it
it?
Really?
Yeah.
This is a good song.
Macarena. Macarena. Anyways, you follow Melissa at Route 30. She has a show every month.
What's
and
up,
follow her amazing
Peaches,
podcast and video
peaches.
podcast. Thanks for so much for
Alright.
being here.
Thanks for having me, bud.
Thank you, Melissa.
Thanks to
Hell
the G
yeah,
and thanks
so
to the
dope.
A and Gap.